Hi, this is Luke with Harmonica.com, and in this lesson, I'm going to teach you 6 easy blues riffs.
I don't even know how to bend.
That's okay, noob Luke. These riffs sound great even if you don't know how to bend.
Well, what do I need?
All you need is a 10-hole diatonic harmonica in the key of C, the ability to isolate single notes, and you're going to be able to use these riffs to start playing your own killer blues solos. All right, let's get into today's riffs.
Riff number 1.
Riff number 1 works as a great opener, but you really can play it any way in the form. We're just going to draw, blow, draw on hole 4, and then we're just going to slide to the left for a draw 3, draw 2. Sounds like this. So sped up. A couple cool variations on this riff are playing the first note twice and playing the last note twice. With the band, 1, 2, ready, go.
Riff number 2.
Riff number 2 is great to play over the beginning of the second 4-bar phrase in the 12-bar blues, but it really sounds great anywhere. We're just going to play 2 times on the blow 4. Of course, if you're wondering how to find hole 4, the easiest way is just start on hole 1 and slide over. All right, there's hole number 4. We're going to play 2 times on there and then draw 3, blow 4, draw 3. Okay. Let's try it with the band. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Riff number 3.
Riff number 3 is one that's used by a lot of the old blues masters going into the beginning of the third 4-bar phrase where we go to the 5 chord. And hey, if all this stuff about the different phrases in the 12-bar blues is sounding confusing, again, I want to recommend for you to check out Blues for Beginners. It's really important to know the 12-bar blues form in order to be able to take a killer blues solo. Okay, so we're going to start out on the draw 1, then we're going to do blow 2, draw 2, and back to the draw 1. Now for the fun part, we're going to slide from draw 1 up to draw 4. So from draw 1 up to draw 4. So we put it all together. Slowly, it sounds like this. Okay, now that slide, we will practice it until we can do it faster and faster. So starting really slow on just the slide here. Now faster, faster, faster. So up to speed, it's like... Okay, and that's really a lot of fun and something that you've probably heard quite a few times if you've listened to a lot of blues. Let's try it with the band. 1, 2, 3. All right. And a cool thing with this riff too, if you leave off the last 2 notes and you just play the first 3 notes, that can be a great opener. In fact, that could sound great just played throughout the whole thing. And you can hear Sonny Boy Williamson do this kind of thing. Or Dr. Ross, the harmonica boss. Or here's a variation that includes the draw 3 played by the great Jerry Portnoy with Muddy Waters. And by the way, these kind of variations are going to be the subject of my next video. Okay, well, I hope you're enjoying these riffs, and the best is yet to come. And hey, if my lessons are helping, please help me. Go ahead and give me the thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you can make sure to get all the latest free lessons and gear reviews from Harmonica.com.
Enough of this. Get back to the licks.
Okay, relax, noob Luke.
Riff number 4.
Riff number 4 is a great illustration of the draw more than blow principle. And what that principle is, if you want to sound great in second position, you want to be drawing like 80 or 90% of the time compared to blowing. You take any great second position blues solo and you analyze the number of blows compared to the number of draws, and you'll find at least 80% or 90% of the time the player is doing draws. So that's a real secret to sounding great when you play second position. This riff is reminiscent of the great Big Walter Horton, and it's a really fun one. And what that is we're going to start on the draw 5. Let's find hole 5. Okay, there's hole 5. We're going to draw blow on hole 5. Now all draws. 4, 3, 2. And for extra credit, we can slide up into that draw 5. So again, if we want to just start on the draw 5, that's cool, or we can slide up into it. I like sliding a lot. I think it adds a nice flair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to think of it, that riff would actually work as a nice ending too.
Riff number 5.
Riff number 5 is a turnaround riff.
Oh, why do you have to turn around when you play it? This is so stupid.
No, Noob Luke. Turnaround just refers to the last 2 bars of the 12-bar blues. And the reason it's named as such is because it turns us back around to the top of the tune. And riff number 5 is a legit turnaround in the style of the old Chicago blues masters like Little Walter and Big Walter. So this riff is a bit tricky to learn at the beginning, but it's worth taking the time to learn it and memorize it because it will serve you for years to come. And we're going to start by drawing 2 times on hole number 2. Now we're going to do blows on hole 2 to hole 3 and back to hole 2. And then back to a draw on 2 and 2 times drawing on hole 1. So the whole thing sounds like this. Ready, go. All right, let's try it with the band. 1, 2, 3, 4. Having something that you can play in your back pocket for intros, turnarounds, and endings is one of the fastest ways that you can go from sounding like a hack to sounding like a pro. So I wanted to include a killer ending riff for you here, and this one is a classic.
Riff number 6.
This riff starts on hole 6. Let's find hole 6. There's hole 6. Now we're going to blow on hole 6 and then hole 5. Now we're going to draw blow on hole 4. Now we're going to draw on holes 3 and 4. And blow on holes 5 and 6. So when we put that whole thing together, nice and slow, ready, go. Okay, and I played all the notes the same rhythm, but really the notes coming up are going to be faster. So the first 4 notes are the same length, and then the second 4 notes are faster. And then if we want, we could just draw on holes 1 through 3 as a final ending. Okay, let's try it with the band. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if you were able to play all these riffs, congratulations. On the other hand, if this video is feeling a bit overwhelming, consider checking out my beginner to boss course over at harmonica.com. I'm seeing so many people go from never having touched a harmonica to being able to play some killer blues in just a few short months. These riffs sound great without bending, and if you can bend, it'll just take them to another level.